So we've seen pretty high inflation prints around 7.5% annualized inflation, which is fairly high. Certainly historically, that is quite high for America. It's driven, I think it's important to say, first off, it is virtually an entirely U.S. phenomenon. Mm-hmm. So we are seeing about half these levels of inflation in Asia and pretty much none in inflation in Europe. So it's a U.S. phenomenon, and it's pretty much entirely stimulus driven. It's stimulus driven and COVID driven. Let me say that. So there's several components to inflation, and there's some of these components are both transitional, so they're transitory rather. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna dissipate, but some are going to be a little bit more persistent. The transitional, so of the components you have the supply chain disruption, yep. And we think that's going to be kind of solved, this year, and maybe into next year. You have one of the big components is demand.